and for the Tibetan government.
So here in exile, under His Holiness's leadership, we have this drawn in whatever democratic experiences we've learned while in exile, and we've tried to fashion out a smooth, this leadership succession based on democratic principles. And for that we have a charter, and for future Tibet we have sort of drafted a constitution which will be subjected to the approval of the majority will of the Tibetan people. So on the political side, first, there is the issue of political leadership. And His Holiness the Dalai Lama has said that, the Dalai Lama institution is all right as long as there is a good Dalai Lama and as long as he is able to lead a healthy, and active life. But he feels that one weakness in this system is that the reliance of the Tibetan people on just one person. So he feels that this is not good for Tibet. The survival of our community, the survival of the integrity of Tibetan culture will depend on the determination of the Tibetan people. Ever since His Holiness fled Tibet in '59, there was this flurry of Western attention on the issue of Tibet. But since then, everything was silent. And during those silent years, what we Tibetans have been doing is to create a working community. When we Tibetans came from Tibet to India, it was walking not from one country to another. It's this leaving the medieval century and walking into the 20th, 21st century. So this dramatic adaptation we were able to make, it's a reflection of the Tibetan people's determination. So my this argument is that media attention helps, but if you allow the strength of the Tibet of a struggle just dependent on media struggle, when the attention is there, your struggle will go down.
Right.
So it's more that you, regardless of if there is media attention, we say thank you. If there is no media attention, we don't collapse, and because what we Tibetans consider we have, which the rest of the world, not that they don't have, but we, through the centuries, we, just focus more is inner development of a human being. So we feel that we have all the necessary tools to create a good human being, maybe more than the others. So in this way, His Holiness feels that the political issue of Tibet is less important than the ability of the Tibetan people to hang on to our, these tools which we've been having. Or there should be a determined effort to, this to demolish the image of Tibet as a Shangri-La, because in the Shangri-La, stereotype, it's not a true, this reflection of not only the sort of the spiritual height of spiritual attainments made by the great Tibetan masters. It's Tibet is also a political issue, and we are human beings like any other group of human beings anywhere in the world. So we also have this human aspiration to live in freedom. So this Shangri-La, if any film or book or literature which gives a true representation of the reality has perceived by the narrator or the filmmaker, it's something which we appreciate.